All right, time for me to check out the stems. Okay, found my first win. The fiber's gone, I've got a great crunch, the flavor's mellowed, and now it is more along the lines of a green bean. That's good. I'm treating this stem like asparagus and peeling the outside and letting it come apart where it's tender. I'm also using my fingernails kind of as a tender test, putting my fingernails in, and I can tell where the resistance is. If it's too woody and it doesn't give, it's going to be tough to the teeth. It kind of reminds me texturally of a combination of a green bean and asparagus at this stage. Okay, I think I'm there. Time to drop these flower stems in cold water, stop the cooking process. So the important thing about blanching and refreshing is the change of temperature, specifically extreme hot to extreme cold. What you achieve is, number one, you control the cooking process so you don't overcook it by having it sit out on the counter, but the added benefit is color. And color comes alive. You need cold water to do that, though. Warm water won't do the trick. One thing most definitely, though, is it's your palate, it's your taste, it's how you like to cook. If you like things to be crispy, cook them less. If you like things to be soft, cook them longer. Blanch and refresh. I've got these blanched leaves left over from when I was playing with them earlier, and I think they have a place in this dish. So here's the trick. They've been cooked for about 4 to 5 minutes. I'm rolling them like a cigar, and I'm just gonna press them together so they stick. Kind of looks like a cigar or a grape leaf roll. I'm looking for just a nice round slice that I can add to the plate that will be a flavor bomb of the balsam root leaf. It really does look like a cigar. There we go. Nice hot charcoal. I have an idea how to deal with the stinging component of the stinging nettle. It needs heat to get rid of the stinging component. You can either blanch it, steam it, saute it, or in this case, my plan is to grill it. I want to get more of that charred black leaf that's happening right here on these nettles. That color visually will stand out against the beautiful yellow of the dandelion blossom. Very nice. I've got this idea. I've got to play on a green goddess salad dressing. It's not going to be that. I don't have all the ingredients, but what I'm looking for is a nice green mayonnaise-based sauce. So to make that, first I need to make mayonnaise. Start with egg yolks. So mayonnaise is an emulsified sauce. Essentially, the difference between the one that I'm making here or a traditional mayonnaise would be the acid that goes into it. So I always start with egg yolks, a little bit of mustard. Instead of lemon, I'm adding a splash of white vinegar. I really want this to have a tangy flavor, so I'm tailor-making this sauce with that in mind. Now I'm adding some oil until this sauce thickens. So the main objective of this dressing is to keep that natural mustard flavor, but it does need a little help. It needs something to round it out, and that's where this beautiful green onion comes in. All right, now this is the part I like the most. Mayonnaise in. Time for a taste. Undeniable. It tastes like European mustard. Time to plate. Pasta can be so easy, it just takes a little bit of time. Flour, I'm just gonna make a well in there for my eggs. 1 whole egg, a couple of egg yolks, and a generous pour of olive oil. And then easy, just start incorporating the flour. There we go. Just a little splash of water. Not too much. I'm just trying to keep the hydration level so everything starts binding. Almost there. I'm just kneading this until it's smooth. You can tell it's getting close. Almost looks like a ball of bread dough. My next move is to wrap it in plastic wrap and then let it rest for about 1 hour. But you can let it go overnight if you'd like, a couple of days. There we go. Next up, I'm gonna wrap it in plastic wrap, put it in the fridge to rest for about 1 hour. One key point when you're rolling pasta into sheets is start with your setting small on the rollers and work your way to a thinner setting. If you find it sticks, just add a little flour between rollings. Last one. And just like that, I've got some noodles. Cucumber's the foundation of a salad called raita, which is cucumber, onions, mint, and yogurt. A little salt. What I'm doing right now is salting the cucumber and allowing some of that cucumber water to leach out, but I also want to use this as a chance to get some of that catnip flavor into it, almost like doing a quick pickle. All right, I'm just gonna let it hang over the bowl in this sieve. So all that liquid that's in there falls away from the cucumber, just leaving me the flavorful catnip cucumber slices behind. Raita also normally has onions. In this case, I think an onion might be too strong, so I'm using a shallot. Good stuff. Shallot. And a lot more catnip. All right, just gonna let that stand for a couple of minutes. Now that's a nice piece of pork. It's kind of a fun moment for me. I'm flattening the pork chop. What this does is it allows me to cook it quickly, and because I have a lot of surface area, it's going to capture more smoke from the barbecue, which is going to work with the crabapple barbecue sauce and give a platform to stack all the other ingredients on top. I'm also leaving the fat on the sides because as it cooks, that fat will render and it will drip onto the charcoal, adding smoke, adding flavor.
Paul, have you got a lighter?
I do.
Thanks. Usually I just rub 2 sticks together.
Oh, look at that, they're exploding.
I think my pan's hot.
They're done. Okay.